In a joint press conference held in Abuja, civil society groups in Nigeria have strongly condemned President Bola Tinubu's declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State. The groups describe the president's action as unconstitutional and a blatant misrepresentation of the constitution. Clearview's Florence Joshua, who was at the event, brings us details.
According to the groups, President Tinubu's reliance on Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution to justify the declaration is misplaced, as this section does not grant the president the power to suspend duly elected officials or impose an unelected administrator. The groups also criticized the National Assembly for endorsing the president's action, describing it as a reckless disregard for due process and a clear departure from constitutionalism and the rule of law.
We categorically state that this action by the president is not only unprivileged, but also constitutes a dangerous precedent that threatens the consolidation of Nigeria's democracy. No provision under our constitutional democracy grants the president the unilateral power to remove elected state officials and impose an unelected administrator.
What is happening now is a strong signal to Nigerians that, look, we must watch, we must wake up, we must be careful, we must be alert to our responsibility of deciding, making the appropriate choice of who governs us.
The civil society group called on the judiciary to determine the constitutionality and legality of the president's action, emphasizing that Nigeria's democracy must be protected at all costs. They also demanded the immediate revocation of the emergency rule and the restoration of both the executive and legislative arm of government in Rivers State.
The president has introduced military rule to Nigeria, and that is very, very sad, because many of us on this table joined in struggling for democracy in Nigeria. And what we are watching out for now is that being watched before us. So the president should not say that he is not the one that introduced this. The president ought to have been seen, or maybe we perceived him to be somebody who struggled and fought for democracy. But today, what we are having is a president introducing military rule because a general is in charge of rivers. Even when other presidents try to bring in state of emergency, which is a concern, for certain reasons, they never dismantle the power of democracy. They are able to respect the elected authority. And so we are calling on the president to reverse this and allow peace to reign.
The group's condemnation comes after President Tinubu declared a state of emergency in Rivers State on March 18, 2025, suspending the democratically elected governor and State House of Assembly and appointing an administrator to govern the state for 6 months. The move has been widely criticized by opposition parties, civil society groups, and legal experts. Florence Joshua reporting for Clearview News Desk.